The hack that I have discovered that helps me for those who are interested: disposable diapers, reusable diapers. These are some of the things that I'm going to talk about today because I will be comparing both, giving you the pros and the cons of both the reusable diapers, aka cloth nappy, and the disposable diapers. My name is Ijoma and welcome to the EJ Uncut channel. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be comparing the cloth diapers and the disposable diapers. But before I do that, please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel because I'm going to talk about so many things and everything and anything that concerns me, motherhood, lifestyle, parenthood, raising kids, whatever the case. Diapers. Every parent uses diapers. It doesn't matter the type of diaper you use, but for some reason, a lot of people have gone back to using disposable, reusable diapers. And for so many reasons as well, if you ask different people, you will find out that there is one thing that sticks to them as the reason why they go back or use the reusable diapers. And I'm going to talk about the reason I fell in love with them and comparing them to the disposable ones. But again, subscribe to this channel if this is your cup of tea. So in my last video, I also want to apologize for the quality of the video. I don't know what happened. I uploaded it and just found out that everything was just, the resolution was so low, and that, the ratio, the size of the video was just something I really did not understand what was happening. But it is what it is. I had already recorded the video and there was nothing I could do. So forgive me for the quality of that. I'm going to talk about why I love the real diapers. So in my previous, use of diapers, I also talked about my attempt at using reusable diapers with my second child. And to be honest, the convenience with disposable diapers, you cannot talk about that. The fact that you just use it and throw it away, you don't have to worry about washing. And to be honest, they are very absorbent. These are the two main reasons I love the disposable diapers. And don't get me wrong, they're great. I use them when I am going out with baby or at night time. And for me to do that, I have to look for a very, very absorbent. I don't just buy any diaper. It has to really, really be absorbent. That the only reason I want to change you at night is that you did number 2. They are absorbent. That's if you get the quality that is quite good. Convenient. You don't need to think about washing. And these are the main reasons I love them. The other reasons I don't like them is the fact that in the long run, you spend a lot of money buying them. So because you keep disposing them, you keep buying them again. And, depending on when your child gets completely potty trained, you continue to use them and you continue to buy them. And even if for a lot of people, buying them might not be the issue, but the most important, fact still remains that you're buying them and you're buying them over and over again. And the second, which brings me to the second reason, which, the reason that their cons basically is that it takes hundreds of years for these things to be decomposed. And you can imagine the amount of pollution that they are causing, because all over the world people keep throwing diapers. And if they are not properly disposed of, you'll find that some of the reasons now for erosions, flooding, clogging of drainages, and basically pollution of the water, the ocean. Diapers contribute to them immensely, and it's something that a lot of people don't talk about because the convenience just overshadows everything. But to be honest, these are causing a whole lot of harm to nature. Let's just leave it there. So I'm going to go over to the reusable diapers. In my last video, I also talked about how there are different types in different, in some countries they have varieties of types. I talked about the pocket, and I also talked about how they are all in ones. I think in places like India and China, you would also see the type where the inserts are snapped to the cover, and so you can just snap them out and then you put them for washing. But these ones are separate. I can either put them in the pocket or I just lay it over and I put it. But there's another hack that I do when it comes to making sure that you don't find it difficult to dispose of the number 2 that the baby has done. but that's for another video. So one of the reasons that I fell in love with these is the patterns. The patterns are really beautiful. I'm somewhat a creative, and I get attracted to beautiful art creations or patterns and all of that. I also do some pattern design myself, but not for diapers, but it's something that I also had interest in some time ago, and I learned how to do them. So these patterns really caught my attention, and so that's one of the reasons I fell in love with them. Secondly, they're quite absorbent, depending on the quality you buy. Like these ones, if you buy the, I'm not here to talk about the brands, to be honest, but if you buy some of the bamboo liners or these ones that feel like bath towels, they're quite absorbent. That even one day by mistake, I left it on my baby overnight, and to be honest, it was Kampe, nothing. It still stayed. Everything was okay. Yes, it was wet, but there was no leak or anything. So yes, they're quite absorbent. So that's one thing I love about them. Secondly, uh, that's thirdly. Thirdly, in the long run, they are cheaper because you just buy them once, and that is it. You buy them once. They're not so cheap. I would explain that. They're not so cheap. When you buy them, one, depending on where you're buying it from, or they could be in 20s, in tens of more than $10. Let me use that word. If you're buying and converting to US dollars, sometimes it's one for, especially when it's a pair like this. Sometimes you see them for $15, sometimes you see them for $10, sometimes you see them for 20, depending on where you're buying and the brand. So when you buy them individually, or when you buy them at that type of buying, it's not cheap, but in the long run, you buy it once and you're not buying again. And so you're not bothered about buying and rebuying and rebuying and rebuying diapers. So to me, it's like buying something in bulk and knowing that it's cheaper for you, and you don't have to bother about the retail prices of some of the things that you were buying. So this is just for illustration. But in the long run, this is cheaper. Way, way cheaper. You wouldn't believe that I haven't bought diapers. I have just been using the diapers that I had as gifts, and I haven't bought diapers. And so this is something that I use, and I only use the reusable ones when I'm going out, the disposable ones when I'm going out, or at night. That's it. In my trash, I could have for the week only 7 diapers in my trash. You wouldn't believe it. So the next reason I fell in love with them is because of how eco-friendly they are. Because you're not constantly disposing of, and so you're contributing to helping the planet. I'm not a planet crusader or whatever, say the earth crusader, but I understand the need to contribute to reducing the amount of pollution, the amount of um, wastes in the landfills and all of that. So yes, the eco-friendliness of these diapers are something that can never be overemphasized. And lastly, very skin friendly. I can remember how when I started using the diapers, I first started with the disposable diapers because when you give birth, the umbilical cord and all of that, so I needed to wait for the umbilical cord to fall out before I started using this. To be honest, my baby was battling with rashes when I was using the disposable diapers. And so one day, the first day I used the disposable diapers, the reusable diapers, the rashes disappeared. So with that alone, if there was no other reason why I loved it, with that alone, that was it. That was it for me. That was enough to convince me. So there are other reasons, but I'm just going to stop here. Now, the reason I don't love this is that I have to think about washing. I have to think about washing. Washing can be stressful for some people, except you have a washing machine. So if you have a washing machine, that will make things easier for you. Since if you're doing your laundry, you do your laundry, and you don't wash every. I don't know if everyone washes every day, but I personally don't wash every day, and so it's something that helps me when I take them out. I dispose whatever extra thing or wash off any extra thing that I need to wash off. I put it in a bucket without water, and when I'm ready to wash them, I just wash them. Me, that is the only con. For other people, they might have other cons, but to me, that is the only con. If I tell you that I am so okay with this, you wouldn't believe it. And I've had the conversation. In fact, before I started using it, I had the conversation with people. People were telling me, it's hard, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, oh. I said, leave it, let me just try it. And to be honest, I have never been happier. I don't think about buying diapers. So yes, I'm going to stop here for today. Another day, I'm going to talk about how I take care of number two. That is when your baby poops, and how you dispose of the poop. Do I just toss the diaper in the washing machine? And the hack that I have discovered that helps me, for those who are interested, please stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on when I post. Is there any question you have? Is there anything you would like to know about core diapers? Please just ask in the comment section, and to be honest, I'll try my best to answer them. Until I come your way next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.